Hello everyone, welcome back to Kimmy's Corner. My name is Kimmy. Today I am here to get you motivated to save. Hello my friends, happy Saturday. We are here to stuff our savings challenges. I have the money right here. Let me get it pulled out. And I should have a total here of $1,053. Again, apologies for my voice. I don't know what the heck is going on. Something, and apologies too for any coughs or sniffles. I think my body and my psyche know that I'm going out of town for a work conference and it wants me to not feel well. So, or I feel fine. It doesn't want me to sound well because I sound like I'm sick, but I'm not. So let's go ahead and give this a count. I did pull out my calculator just to help me out a little bit. So we should have 1,053. 100, 200, 300. 50, 100, 150. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 130, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 38. All right, my friends. So we have $1,053, which is exactly what we should have. So let me put my calculator away. And as always, we are going to get started with the 2025 and 2025. We are, sorry about that friends, we are working on August. And we are putting in today $126, which is the 74 and the 52, pardon my reach. All right, so let's do blue today. So how was everybody's week? Anybody have big plans going for the weekend? I'm going on a work trip, so we are having a pretty chill, low-key kind of weekend, which is nice. Sorry, my friends. So again, we should have 126, 100, 120, 125, and 126. We are halfway through August in our challenge book here, so that is really exciting. We have consistently been a month ahead in this challenge, so we are hoping to finish this in November, which would be great because this is going toward, as you can see right here, it is going toward debt. Our next challenge we're going to put money into today is our 5K monthly yearly. Oh, I'm sorry. This comes to us from Melina over at the Millennial Dollar. This 5K monthly yearly comes to us from Stacy over at Creating Stacy. And I believe we are going to be finishing July. So let me grab my calculator and let's just make sure. So we have 7, 83, 68, 5, 8, 14, and 44. 229, which is what's on my cash planning sheet. Wow. That's incredible. So we are finishing July with 200, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Wow, that's awesome. So we can cross off all of the remaining numbers. And the total for the month is $385, but we already have some of this in the bank. So let me grab my calculator back. So in the bank currently we have $156. And to that, we're adding 100, 200, 220, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 229. And that total is 385, which matches what I should have here. So we have successfully also finished July in this challenge, which is amazing. And as we look ahead toward August, we have quite a bit in August, so I'm not sure if we will finish this one out next pay period. We will just have to wait and see. Okay, let me switch my setup here. I'm gonna try having my money like, well, no, that won't work, will it? Let's just stick it over here and let's see how we like that. Okay, so we are now going into our A6 mini, as I like to call it, or our savings challenge mini, because it's an A6. Today we are starting Ray Lynn's creation for the Mean Girl collab. This was a collab between 6 creators, and everybody will be linked down below. We are starting with a $10 item, which is going to be this right here. We're just going to color this little dot. I don't know if that's what it's intended for. Oh, it looks like the stars are what's intended to be colored. So let's wipe that off there. Let's color the star. Okay, $10 going in here. And we are just starting this challenge, so that is all that is in there. Ooh, let me actually put the money in the front. There we go. All right, this one here comes to us from Wild House Prints Co. And we are doing another $20 icon here. Gonna try to get this completed because we do hope to finish or get officially 2 months ahead on in our month ahead binder. And this 500 will greatly help with that. So far in this challenge, we have 100 sitting in the high yield, 150, 170, 190, and 200. So that's awesome. At the end of July, another 100 can go into the high yield. That's awesome. All right, envelope number 3. This one is to save up for new living room furniture. Sorry, you guys. We are doing $40 today. I think I said on my last Saving Saturday, the car maintenance challenge, I'm getting really tired of looking at. And so I want to hurry up and get it done. And I'm right there with this one too. This one has been in our binder for a while. So out of the goal of 100, we have, I'm sorry, 1,000. We have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, which is what's sitting in the high yield, 820, 840, and 850. So just $150 more, and then we will be done with this challenge and we can start something fresh. All right, challenge number 4 today comes to us from, oh, and this comes from Savvy Budget Babe on Etsy. It was a set of like 90 or 100 challenges. This beautiful scratcher comes to us from Lemon Ivy Budgets. And this time when we were doing our budget, we scratched off $21. So that is going to be what we add in today. So toward the goal of 75, we have 20, 40, 50, 52, 3, 4, and 55. So 20 away from finishing this one. We might just finish that next pay period to finish out the month of July. In envelope number 5, we have this beautiful one from Taylor at A Little of It All. It is a $100 I Love Savings. We are doing a total of 20, and we did that in the $9 icon and the $11 icon. So now toward the goal of $100, we have 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, and 38. Really sorry, you guys, about my voice. Oh, man. Number 6 is a scratcher that we keep stored here in the back. This comes to us from Stacy and Kids over at Build It Big Budgets. And we scratched off these 4 scratchers for a total of $14 in here today. Let me get that back in there. So 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. This is the first time we are going into this challenge, so that is all that it has. Challenge number 7, this is another one from Savvy Budget Babe, and again, one of the ones that we're trying to get rid of because it's been in here forever. We are doing a $45 card today. my sort quick was, here it is. The bills are having a hard time I'm having a hard time counting through the bills. Sorry guys, I'm not all there today. So now so far for this challenge, which is, the goal is 1,040 and it says that it's geared for car maintenance. I don't think we're gonna put all of this toward car maintenance. We'll just have to wait and see. But of the $1,000 40 goal, we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 sitting in the high yield savings. 940, 960, no, 920, 940, 945, 950, which is correct because we only have $90 left to meet the goal. Okay, envelope number 8. We scratched off for this one the $10 space, so that is going to be what gets added in here today. And this comes to us for, sorry guys, this comes to us from budgeting on a budget. And of the $100 goal, we have 20, 30, 40, and 45. So almost halfway on this one. The next set of scratchers were freebies that were included with an order from Jamie at Charma Budgets. We scratched one item on each card for a total of 6. So that is going to be all that goes in here today, because we are just getting these started. This scratcher comes to us from Trisha over at Wild Everest. We scratched off the $5 space. So that is also going to be all that it gets because this is a brand new challenge that we started. Number 11, this beautiful Highland Cow scratcher comes to us from our buddy Tracy and Sam over at Savings with Tracy. And for this one, we scratched off the 5 and the 3, I believe. And so we are adding 8 in today. And toward the goal of 60, so far we have saved 10, 15, 20, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 29. So almost halfway on this scratcher. Okay, challenge number 12. This is another one from Wild House Prince Co. And we are doing $10, and we did that in the 1 and the 9. So here is the 9. And here is a 1. So $10 coming in here. And so now in this challenge we have 10, 20, 22, 3, 4, 5, and 26. And the goal of this one is 150. So we've still got quite a bit to go here. All right, next we are adding $20 into our 100 envelope challenge. So I'm just going to color that so that it has time to dry. And this challenge, the goal is 500, and it is earmarked for my IRA. And so far toward that $500 goal, we have 100, 200, 220, 230, 235, and 237. So almost halfway there. Make sure that is covered there. And then lastly in this binder, in Level Up, we are adding $12. And we are getting really excited, you guys. We only have 5 scratchers left on this book from our friend Save with Sydney Bear. So the goal of the book is 300, and of that we have 100, 200, 220, 240, 250, 252, 53, and 254. So 254 saved with 5 scratchers left. That will be a great one to finish up. And in total for this binder today, we stuffed $241. Next is going to be our A5 gray binder. Let me kind of rearrange things here. Okay, there we go. All right, in our first challenge here, we scratched off a $5 spot. So that is going to be what we are adding, and now we only have 15, and the goal of this is 75, and this comes to us from Budget with Me. In spot number 2, we have another one from our friend Save with Sydney Bear. We decided to push the game past its intended save and roll a d20 for all the clouds, all of the question mark blocks, and the letters in the logo. The d20 was nice to us and gave us a 5. So that is what we are putting in today. So now in this challenge, we have 100, 120, 140, 5, 47, 49, wow, 150. That's awesome. So we're already $50 over the intended save. Okay, in envelope number 3, we went a little crazy scratching through this one. But today, this beautiful Lady in the Tramp scratcher comes to us from Denise over at Loving Life at 60ish here on YouTube. And on Etsy, she is Fairy Rose Cottage. We scratched a total of $23 on the scratcher today. So that is going to be what we are adding in. Lady and the Tramp is my absolute favorite Disney movie ever. And I saw a Happy Planner big notebook that is Lady and the Tramp. The one that I wanted, it had like a purple background with Lady and Tramp on it. That was just a regular size planner, but I wanted the big 8.5 by 11. And I was on, it was either My Live last weekend, or I think it was, maybe it wasn't My Live, maybe it was Miss Judy's live last Saturday. But we were all talking about happy planners, and so I found one that was Lady and the Tramp, and it was the big notebook. And I told my husband and my parents that's what I want for my birthday, and the hole punch, so that I can have the pleasure of ripping the pages in and out of the happy planner. I know I'm weird. So this challenge saves us a total of 100, and of that we have, after adding $23, we have 50, 75, 7, 8, 9, and 80. So there's $20 under 4 scratchers. Okay, and envelope number 4, this is another challenge from Savvy Budget Babe, and we are going to be doing a $25 icon, which is right down here. And we only have one more $25 icon, and then the rest are 50. So we're about to start really saving in this challenge. So now for this challenge, we have 100, 125. And for those who are new, we did have to take 450 out of the envelope when I was out of work for about 8 weeks. So that is why there is more colored off on the tracker than money in the envelope. Okay, this one is for an extra, that's also Savvy Budget Babe. This one is for an extra truck payment on Grease's truck. And we try every pay period to add $20 so that when this is completed, we can make an extra payment on his truck. So now out of the 560 goal, we have 100, 200, 300, 400 sitting in the high yield savings, 420, 440, and 460. Which is correct because we are 100 away on the tracker, and that is what we are away in cash. All right, the next challenge is a new challenge that we are starting from Becca Budget 777. This was her June Ko-fi membership freebie. This is so freaking cute. And we scratched off a 5, so that is going to be all that goes in there. And it is a save 50, so it will likely be in here past July, but that is completely okay. And envelope number 7, this is one that we are using to save toward travel for our big trip for my 40th birthday coming up in August. And we are filling out the month of October, which is $61. So that is super exciting because we should have this finished before the time that we leave in late August. So we did that in a 50, a 10, and a 1. So now, and this comes to us, I'm sorry guys, this comes to us from Melina over at the Millennial Dollar. And out of the goal of 1,000, we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 sitting in the high yield savings, 750, 800, 820, 840, 850, and 851. So we're under $150 away from finishing this challenge. In spot number 8, we are going to be doing a $25 space, which is our last $25 space, it looks like. Close that so it doesn't dry up. All right, and out of the goal of 500, we have 100, 200, 300 sitting in the high yield savings, 350, 375, and 380. So 120 left, and then this one will be done. It says this is also, by the way, from Savvy Budget Babe. It says emergency fund. We will likely either split it, or in the event that we need it, we will use this toward debt. But it might just go into the emergency fund, and then we can really tone down stuffing emergency fund for the next little while. Okay, challenge number 9. We scratched off a total of $5 in icon, so that's going to be what it gets today. This is another one that comes to us from Budget With Me, and out of the goal of 50, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 37, 39, and $40. So 3 scratchers left, and we only need 10. So this one will likely get finished the next pay period. All right, and in total for this binder, we stuffed $174. Okay, next is our A5 pink binder. So starting out with number 1, we scratched off the $12 icon up here, so that is going to be what it gets. And that is the first playthrough of that challenge. This comes to us from my girl Kimmy over at Bajan Girl Budgets here on YouTube, and on Etsy she is Kimmy's Budgets. And so $12 going in here today. For envelope number 2, we scratched off a total of 19. So we have a 7, a 3, a 5, and a 4. So $19 is going to be what's coming in here today. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And this beautiful scratcher comes to us from Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. I just love her stuff. It's always so whimsical and just so pretty. All right. For spot number 3 here, we scratched off this $25 medical card, and this card set comes to us from Ren at Mischief Managed Budgets, and so we are going to be adding 25 today. So now in total, oh no, I think I messed up on my count here. Oh, nope, I'm looking at the wrong number. Oh my gosh, you guys. ELA. Okay, so in envelope number 3 for Ren, we have $50, $70, $75, and $80. This has only been in here for a couple of pay periods, and we've already got almost $100. That's awesome. All right, for next, it is our I Love Lucy and Savings. This book comes to us from Mari over at Budgets and Chaos. We scratched off 3 icons here, the 9, the 7, and the 2, and that totals 18. Yeah, 9, 7 is 16, plus 2 is 18. So that is going to be what goes in here, and it is our first time playing through this, or through that page. 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And, okay, sorry guys. Somewhat looking ahead because I need to make sure that I have everything for my 100 envelope. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, next is this beautiful challenge from Miss Erica over at Drip by E, or Black and Blue here on YouTube. The original intent of the challenge is to assign a dollar amount to all of the crystals. However, when we started this challenge, we wanted to maximize our savings. So we decided to do a roll and save with a D6 for all of the drips, the 2 tips of the pen, all of the letters and the 2 icons in the logo. So we are saving far more than what was anticipated during the creation of the challenge. So let's see, I am on purple now. And we are gonna put in $10, so I need to color 5 crystals. Okay, and I just realized I used the blue and not the dark blue and not the purple, but that's okay. So $10 going in here. And so far, Miss Erica has helped us to save 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 25, 35, 37, 39, 41, 43, 45, 46, 47, and 48. So $148, and we still have over half the pen to go, it looks like, or around half the pen to go. All right, so in total, this binder today, we stuffed $84. Feels so, so good. All right, last but not least, my friends, we are going to do the 100 envelope challenge. So let me get my list here. We are stuffing 3 envelopes today. Let's do this. Okay, so today, all right, so we are stuffing number 32, number 84, and number 83. Wow, you guys, look at the progress of these trackers. Amazing. We are hoping, if we figured properly, we are hoping to be done by the end of November. And we started this in December of 2024. So, fingers crossed, we stick to our plan and we are able to finish before Thanksgiving so that we can complete it in 11 months. So we are going to go to number 32. So 20, 30, 31, and 32. Okay. These slips tend to slip out, so we are now going to go to the back and do 83 and 84. So we have 50, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, and 84. 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I should have 83 left. 50, 70, 80, 81, 82, and 83. Holy. How about that, you guys? That's the first time I think in a couple of Saving Saturdays that I did not have either cash left in my tray or not enough cash in my tray. Oh my gosh, you guys, just look at it. We only have 2, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, 5, 30. We only have 37 envelopes left. Oh my gosh, amazing. All right, so in total for the 100 envelope, we stuffed $199. Amazing. All right, my friends, that is all that I have for you today. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. If you are not yet subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to welcome you as a member of the Budget Bestie fam. As always, please remember to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help with the algorithm and gets my channel and my videos in front of folks that may not know about me yet. And as always, my friends, be the reason someone smiles today. Keep a smile on your own face. And we've proven how it pays off. You just got to save, save, save. Love you all. Bye, folks.